Oh, come on, man.
We have Milon Jones and Qua Ashley for everybody. And Coach, if you wanted to start us off with a statement, then we'll go to questions.
Yeah, so obviously not the night you wanted. On a positive note, we returned a kick for a touchdown. We scored a couple touchdowns. At times we looked like we knew what we were doing offensively, which no consolation, but it was improvement. Got some momentum with a block kick going into halftime, and probably as much juice as we've had, and I thought it was really positive. And then on the flip side, you can't turn the ball over 3 times, and tackling was atrocious tonight. And I don't know what they rushed for a bunch. And really, you could boil it down to that in a nutshell. Turn the ball over, and we did not tackle well at all. We could not get them off the field. And so those are the things that were disappointing, because those are things that we can be better at and we can control, right? And I did think early on we did some things better, but at the end of the day, it wasn't good enough. They were clearly the better football team tonight, but there's a lot of things we can do better as well. So I'll open up for questions.
Coach, it felt like you guys had all the momentum going into that halftime locker room. What did they come out with in the second half that gave you guys all that trouble?
I don't know that it was anything different, Kyle. We just I know this sounds a little bit like a broken record when you guys come in here, for the post-game press conference. I think these guys would tell you they're frustrated by the same, we didn't go get folks on the ground. They take the ball the second half and go down the field. Whether it's execution, I think there's some positions that did not play particularly well, but we couldn't get them on the ground. We couldn't get them off the field. I don't know that it was anything necessarily they were doing differently. I think it was more probably us not doing as good a job as we were capable of.
Coach, there were times tonight where you guys seemed to be able to really run the ball with ease. What were you guys doing to really open that up for what felt like the first time this year?
It's crazy. We were running the same stuff. We just did a little better job of executing it. Honestly, it wasn't anything any different. I thought the guys did a better job up front. I thought we created some creases, which, to your point, we have not been able to do. There's times we looked like we knew what we were doing early on. And amidst all the tough piece of it, there was some positives. But honestly, it wasn't a whole lot different. It really wasn't. A lot of the same stuff we've been doing. We just did a little bit better, and we were able to get some stuff going. And, just not enough. But, yes, it was better.
Coach, at this point in the season, you've kind of gotten to scan the rest of the conference, and now you're a game into conference play. Do you think it's settled in how challenging this is going to be for the locker room? And I don't mean like the locker room itself. I just mean within the locker room, how challenging the rest of the year is going to be.
Yeah, I think it's been challenging. I don't know that that's a new thing. I think these guys will tell you they're frustrated, and we got a good group, and they're doing everything in their power to stick together, and it's tough. It's tough. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's not. But that's been the message probably after week 2. That was the message. And but it's tough. It's tough. This ain't easy. And but that's really our only choice is to stick together and keep working and see if we can go out and play better. And but yeah, I mean that's the tough piece, right? And I think for us the goal's got to be, I thought, we tried to come out a little more, not as a little more laid back, trying to be, not laid back's not a good word, but a little more loose, maybe is a better word. I thought that was better, but we just weren't able to sustain it. And we're better in what we're playing. It's just frustrating because we're not, and that's on me ultimately. It's on me. And but these guys are frustrated. They care. You know what I mean? And it's like I tell them I don't have any magic words on this stuff, and I think as a coach you want to go fix it, and that's our job. But it's tough right now. We just got to keep working at it.
Coach, it seems like unless I'm mistaken, this is the second time you've seen Tyler Huff in consecutive years. What makes him so difficult to contain? He had another big day.
He does it against everybody. He was their leading rusher coming into the game. He's hard to tackle. He does a great job. He's a he broke a couple and made a couple plays last year in the same place to convert some third downs, right? He's a good player. I mean, they got good players. Like, I mean, it's, they're a good football team. So he does a good job. He's hard to tackle. He's tough. He's a competitor and does some good stuff. But, man, he's a good player.
And then with Quay's run back, I'll throw it to you first and then to Qua. Was that a design coverage, or did he just find the lanes and take that back?
No, it's the same returns we've been working all year, actually. Same stuff. And Quay's done a good job. We moved him back there, I guess, about a week or two ago. And then I was letting him and Tykeem roll because they both get gas, and I let them roll. And, I mean, he did a great job. I think our guys fit some guys up, too, because he had a good crease. And then, Quay's he's got that ability to go get it in the end zone, which was huge. So it was a heck of a play. Huge momentum, Wish we could have kept it, as we came out second half, but it was huge at the time.
And then Qua, what did you see on that run back?
Everybody did their job. As we've been talking about the last few games, it's always one person. It was one block. So I seen a crease, and it was me and the kicker, and I don't think no chance the kicker tackled me. So everybody did their job, as we've been harping on all week. Well, the past few weeks, about everybody doing their job, and everybody's having to do their job, and I just had to make a miss.
And then defensively, you guys had a really good first half as far as containing them and everything. Was it anything different they were showing you guys, or was it just hard to stop them?
No, they're really just showing us the same thing that we've been working on all week. It's just we left some plays out there that we should have made, and we just got to keep working on that.
And then lastly for me, how hard did it stop him in practice?
Quay is always a tough guy to stop in practice. We always going head-to-head in practice.
Anything else, guys? All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it, guys.